Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a six-man elimination tag team contest. Introducing team number one, representing the main event Mafia first, accompanied by Jenna Maraska from Detroit, Michigan, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. His tag team partner from Detroit, Michigan, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. And their tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by Charmel from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
We have verbally previewed the title matches for Victory Road, and now we are going to get a visual preview with this six-man elimination tag. This Sunday, live on pay-per-view, Kevin Nash challenges AJ Styles for the Legends Championship, while Booker T and Scott Steiner meet Beer Money for Tag Team Gold.
Their opponents first, they are the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Cowboy James Storm and Robert Roode, that team of Beer Money Incorporated.
Last month at Slammiversary in Detroit, Beer Money Incorporated became three-time TNA World Tag Team Champions at the expense of Team 3D. And this Sunday, while Robert Roode and James Storm defend the titles against the main event Mafia's Booker T and Scott Steiner, Team 3D gets a chance to avenge their tag title loss against the team that they squarely blame for the defeat, the British Invasion.
I'll tell you, everybody looks at Beer Money Incorporated and they think they're going to have a walk in the park because of their experience with working together. Well, let me tell you something. Experience is the key word, all right. And Booker T and Scott Steiner got more of it than these guys will ever have.
Their tag team partner from Gainesville, Georgia, the TNA Legends Champion, the phenomenal AXS
Think of all the emotions that AJ Styles is feeling as we head to Victory Road. From the betrayals of his longtime friend Samoa Joe to the question of trust when it comes to teaming with Beer Money Incorporated tonight for the first time, to the pressure of his Legends Championship title defense this Sunday against Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
You know, I love it when guys like AJ Styles will come out and say, I would do this for free. I would do this for nothing. Well, yeah, well, you won't be doing it very long. Let me tell you something. If you don't treat it like a business and treat it with the respect it deserves, you won't make anything. And, you know, when you say something like that, it's just absurd.
Never heard of the love of the game, I guess.
Oh, I'm not saying you don't love the game, but don't sit there and tell me you can sit there and get in that ring and take a beating for nothing.
Well, I think when it comes to AJ Styles and Kevin Nash, it's two totally different agendas that we will see this Sunday at Victory Road. Whether you question AJ's thoughts when he talks, and I think it's coming from AJ's heart, that he would compete for free. We know that Kevin Nash is the exact opposite. He's in it for one thing and one thing only. Kevin Nash, he's in it for the cash.
And he'll be making a lot more of it this Sunday than AJ Styles will.
Well, you really are as confident as Kurt Angle and the rest of the main event Mafia when it comes to Victory Road. You just see a sweep. Nothing for the TNA faction at all, and all for the main event Mafia.
I just think that Kurt Angle and the main event Mafia have a game plan. They've stuck with it. They've done everything they said. They just have all the momentum. I mean, they've worked it out to get Scott Steiner and Booker T in the tag match. Kevin Nash going to use that size and strength to get that Legends belt where it belongs, and nobody thinks that Mick Foley's going to have enough. I mean, he's great, so great, but not enough to beat Kurt Angle one-on-one for that title this Sunday.
Elimination rules apply tonight in this six-man tag team match. If you think about it, you were talking about game plans, you were talking about strategies. When it comes to elimination rules, it's all about survival.
Absolutely. I mean, you want to be the last one standing. As you see Jenna and Charmel kind of yiping at each other, believe me, I had enough of that earlier today. But I will say this, Beer Money, whoa, nice shot.
Styles up in the lights, big flying forearm off the ropes, but Steiner and Booker in for the save.
I mean, showing some incredible speed right there, Scott Steiner and Booker T.
Bodies being flung all over the impact zone. It boils down to Styles and Nash, the two men who square off this Sunday at Victory Road for the Legends title, and Nash with the shortcut. Poked him right in the eyes. Gonna take him up for the jackknife powerbomb.
1, 2, there's your preview for this Sunday night.
AJ Styles is eliminated.
And now with the elimination of the phenomenal AJ Styles, we are in a 3-on-2 situation for the main event Mafia. You would think that Sharmell and Jenna could at least agree that that's a positive.
They don't even see what's going on right now. All they can think about is their little cat fight that they've got going on. But, you know, looking out there at Robert Roode, oh, hey, nice side slam.
And here we go.
2.
Nash going to try and eliminate Roode just like he did Styles, but Roode able to kick out before 3.
You know, looking out at Robert Roode and James Storm and Booker and Scott Steiner, I got to be honest with you, Mike, so nice here tonight. Nobody coming over the announce table and kind of interrupting how we do things. It's been good just being able to just go back and forth.
You know, Don, I've just been handed this note from Jim Cornette of TNA Management, joining us in our Impact main event, Kurt Angle versus Sting. In the 6 Sides of Steel, it's going to be the TNA founder, the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, on color commentary.
You're kidding. I mean, no, that's great. I'd love to see the founder of TNA, the King of the Mountain, the master of the hamstring, come over to the announce table. I got a few things I'd like to ask.
Yeah, homina, homina, homina. I hear you backtracking as the ribs of Roode exposed by Steiner, and Booker follows through. Big power move, big shot. What an advantage this is for the main event Mafia. They've got the numbers on their side, 3-on-2, and they've got Roode in trouble and going to try and eliminate him as well.
Right now, you're getting a big-time preview of this Sunday night. Booker T, Scott Steiner. I was hanging out with those guys the other night talking about what this tag title is going to mean to these guys, and I mean, they just are so excited to relive those days of when they were tag champions, even though they had different partners. They're ready to start their own era right now this Sunday night.
Wow, Roode telegraphs the back body drop and gets caught with a kick, but then Booker's attempt at the side kick gets him caught up in the ropes, and the tag is into Big Papa Pump, but at the same time, it's a fresh Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. Unloads a series of clotheslines for Steiner.
Well, every shot he takes, he just keeps getting right back up. That's what's so impressive about Scott Steiner. A nice shot right there he just took.
Also seeing the advantage of having the fresh man in the match. Oh, down goes Booker. Here's a shot for Nash, as Storm has turned this totally in the favor of Beer Money. Stabs Steiner in the back, and then right in for the pin, but Nash comes diving in to make the save.
Showing some blinding speed of his own. I don't even know if AJ Styles is ready for that kind of speed. But Kevin Nash came in there just in time to break things up.
Storm charges at Nash. Nash able to take him over to the top, but from the apron, you see Storm connect with the kick from behind, and then from the front, it's Roode with the running clothesline, and all of a sudden, you gotta love what you've seen from Beer Money Incorporated. Booker just caught Storm when he was up on top. The Cowboy never saw Booker from outside.
Well, that's what they have, those tricks that they've learned from so many years of experience. And look at this, Scott Steiner,
They're trying to
put
put
him
it
on
away.
his face, done.
Gone!
Cowboy James Storm has been eliminated.
Our 6-man elimination match. It's now down to a 4-man match, but it's 3-on-1. It's the main event Mafia versus Robert Roode when we return. As we return to Impact and the continuation of what started off as a 6-man elimination tag match, Robert Roode is flying solo. He's on his own, but he was doing real good against the main event Mafia until he just got caught with the Booker T bookend.
I mean, there's only so much you can do, but when the main event Mafia get control of everything, as you see Booker T, oh, look at this. Booker's gonna toy with him.
He had the man beat. He had the match won. And before the 3 count from the referee, he pulls Robert Roode up. Boy, the main event Mafia, they want to beat down Beer Money. They want to weaken them before the tag title match this Sunday at Victory Road. That's obvious.
Well, it's a great strategy on the part of these guys. Think about it. They're getting them seasoned just right. They're getting them just ready for them, so when they face them this Sunday, there won't be anything left of Robert Roode or James Storm.
And while Booker T neutralizes Roode, you see Steiner put the boots right to the side of his leg, right to the calf, and then light up his chest with that knife-edge chop.
Oh, Scott Steiner now got, oh, look at that brute straight. Belly to belly, just flips him over. Look at it, use the finger.
Well, a little cocky,
I thought
don't you think? A A little overconfident and certainly a nonchalant cover by Steiner. But I don't think that this is all about a 3 count for the main event Mafia. We said it earlier, and as we continue to watch the Mafia in this 3-on-1 situation, the continuation of the elimination tag with Storm out, with Styles out, Roode's on his own, and he's just getting the hell beat out of him.
Well, this is exactly what the main event Mafia do. They just use each other so well. They get their point across, and they just destroy. They take you out. They show you why they're the greatest this business has ever seen. And this Sunday, they're going to walk out of Victory Road with everything.
Well, Sharmell, Jenna, still with dirty looks for each other at ringside. You would think with all the success of the main event Mafia in this match, that maybe they'd all of a sudden get on the same page, but I think that's impossible as we prepare for them to meet this Sunday at Victory Road as well. And Robert Roode is being destroyed. Short arm clothesline. And wow, I'm amazed that time that Roode was able to power out before 3.
Well, he's showing some unbelievable resilience. It might be smart for him just to get pinned, walk out of there and save this beating. Oh, low blow. Come on. You're better
right
than
into
that.
the pin. Slick Johnson counts 3.
Big Sexy Kevin Nash has been eliminated.
I mean, what a cheap way to get a victory.
Yeah, but under the circumstances, you've got to love that kind of effort, that desperation move by Roode, and it pays off. And well, now all of a sudden it's down to 2-on-1. Steiner and Booker versus Roode of Beer Money Incorporated, and there's an overhead release, belly-to-belly suplex. What power by Big Papa Pump.
Now, Robert Roode's going to pay for what he did to Kevin Nash, and that's what I'm talking about. It was the stupidity of the thing. You just got to remember you're out there and you're outnumbered. But I'll tell you what, Robert Roode, not quitting at all.
And from outside, Kevin Nash, who was already eliminated, hooks the leg of Roode.
Hey, one low blow entitles you to 1 cheap shot. That's the rules. Look it up.
Yeah, speaking of cheap shots, the blatant choke from Steiner, but as Storm comes down the ramp with the steel chair, he's cut off behind by the blueprint, Matt Morgan.
Well, thank goodness Matt Morgan got there in time, as you saw James Storm bringing a weapon that was banned from this match to try to seriously injure these guys.
Boy, the blueprint will do anything and everything within his power to try and convince the main event Mafia that he belongs with them. Roode leaves his feet, goes airborne, connects with a double clothesline, and both Steiner and Booker are down, but so is Roode.
I mean, I don't even see why they even brought Sharmell and Jenna down here for all the good they're doing with all that cheering. They can't keep their eyes off each other. I'm expecting them to break out into it here any minute.
Uh-oh, communication issues between the Mafia members. Steiner clothesline on Booker, and then after the inverted atomic drop, Roode connects with the drop kick on Big Papa Pump.
Now, Robert Roode impressive right now at this point, able to get things turned around, but eventually it's going to cost him. There's no way he can continue on with this numbers game.
Spinning neck breaker for Steiner. There is it. He seems to be doing pretty good at this point. Oh, Booker caught him that time. Right hand shot right into the gut, right into the midsection. Roode puts on the brakes and high angle spine buster on Booker. Here's the cover. Here's the leg hook. Here's the pin. No, Steiner for the save.
I'll tell you what, quick count there by Slick Johnson, but Scott Steiner still able to show you quickness that you just can't believe he has by breaking it up in time.
Still an amazing performance here by Robert Roode, being outnumbered 1-on-3. Well, now 1-on-2 at this point with Nash's elimination. And he fights back from the top, able to catch Steiner with a headbutt.
But think about it, this is exactly what the main event Mafia want to do. They want to keep him out there as long as they can because they know they're wearing him down.
Snaps the neck of Steiner, but when he turns around, these numbers that we've been talking about for the past several minutes, just too much. Booker axe kick misses. Now Roode's got him. Roode's gonna wait a minute, what's Sharmell doing? There it is, there's the payoff, the bridging suplex. He should have a pin right here on Booker. Booker should be eliminated, but Sharmell's interfering.
Oh, Booker T, he listens to the sound of the referee's hand on the mat. He didn't hear it, so he used it to allow himself to catch his breath.
Should be a one-on-one match with Steiner and Roode. Instead, Booker's still alive, and he connects with the kick. Oh, gonna go for the pin on Roode.
1, 2, see ya.
Mafia win it.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, and Booker T.
Boy, what incredible heart. What incredible guts and courage for Robert Roode of Beer Money Incorporated. Despite being outnumbered for much of this match, 3-on-1 and then 2-on-1, he was fighting to the finish, and he almost was able to pull this out.
Bottom line, though, is who gets the pin and who gets the win. And I think you're going to see a sweep of that this Sunday with the main event Mafia. Every match they're in, they come out victorious.
Kevin Nash to challenge AJ for the wait a minute. Here they go. Sharmell and Jenna back at it again.
Hey, let them fight. I'm telling you, let them go at it. Don't stop it.
Well, we're going to turn them loose this Sunday when they square off finally at Victory Road.